Hello, I want to go over a new sheet that I just uploaded onto Etsy. It is a offer letter automated sheet, so it allows you to put in multiple candidates, a couple inputs, and auto populate a Word document to have the same letter with different auto populated fill in the blanks, such as the salary, the position, the responsibilities, and so on and so forth. So I'll go through them right now. So the offer letter looks as so. So some of the auto populated inputs will be the candidate's name, your company name, the job title you're offering them, their official start date, the starting salary based on a auto populated expected weekly hours. Um, Per week. Payment is on, so your payment cadence, so whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, will be auto-populated. Your benefits value will auto-populate. Your benefits start date will auto-populate based on your inputs. Then it'll also auto-populate a combined annual value. It's going to auto-populate all the benefits you list. It's going to auto-populate all the responsibilities you list based on the job title. So it will change depending on the job title you select. It'll auto populate your company's phone number, email address, and your HR director name. So that's what it looks like. Now, just to show you an example, this is example one that's not completely filled out for inputs, but you'll see companies plead to offer you the position of team member with an anticipated start date. Starting salary for this position is $41,024 based on a 45-hour week. Payment is biweekly by direct deposit or check. In addition to your base salary, the following benefits: a $20,000 value will be available to you by 12/20/2025, so exactly 90 days after the start date, for a team member, for a combined annual value of $61,000. Now below is your benefits, which auto-populate. So right now it's mostly just numbers, but you can have up to 10 benefits. You don't have to have all 10. You can delete them. But for right now, I have 401k, PTO accrual, and then just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As a team member, you are responsible for the following. So just a list of responsibilities, just so they have an idea of where the expectations are when they start day one. And then just please confirm your acceptance of this offer by 9/12/2025, and then just the different contact info is in there. So that's what will auto populate based on what you put into your Excel sheet right here. So your Excel sheet has three different positions. Excuse me 1 second. So when you go into your Excel file, you're going to put in, so two of the tabs, your company info and your position info inputs, should not have to be updated often. Company info probably never, unless you change HR director or phone number change or email for some reason. You're going to put your company name in the yellow, put your company address right below the blue cell and the yellow cell, phone number, email, and HR director or owner, whoever you want at the end of the offer letter. And then in position info, a little more detailed. So you're going to put in every job title that you are hiring for. So team member, trainer, shift leader, team leader, director is what it has in right now. But you can have up to 15. No, that would be 12 different positions. So you could like differentiate like full-time team member, part-time team member, and whatnot. Responsibilities. So right now it's listed 1 through 10, but you could fill in whatever you like. So such as lift up to 50 pounds on multiple occasions. Could be one of the responsibilities. The next input is going to be just hourly or salary. So whether they get paid hourly or salary, so an annual set amount. And then you're going to go from there to the starting pay rate. So either the hourly pay rate or the salary pay rate. So like a director might be a specific amount annually. So right now it's just set at 70,000. And then the next input is going to be your benefits for each position. So you're going to put in benefits relative to the job title, so team members. So up to 10, you can delete. Let's say we just want to delete all the other ones. You could delete all of them, but you get up to 10. And then benefits available after X days. So it's preset to fill as 0 days. So as soon as they start, benefits are available 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. So pretty much up to 6 months is the max set right now for benefits to be available. But you can change that depending on the position. So we'll leave it at 90 for team member. Payment cadence. So right now it's set at bi-weekly. You can do weekly or monthly. And then benefit annual dollar value. So that's going to be a manual input. And it's just going to be the total sum of the benefits value over a whole year. So that should go up as the number of benefits increase. If you're trying to auto calculate and not calculate it yourself, you can use my other sheet under leadership cost and earning cards and put those inputs in, and that'll give you your total value up to for benefits for each different position automatically. So you can use that separate sheet for that, or just fill it in yourself. So you fill in your position info and your company info. Again, these inputs are not meant to be put in often, as we don't expect them to change often. Only as you update your minimum starting pay or update a specific benefit that you want to start offering and whatnot. So then you would come in here and change it for each position that you're changing. And the one you will do every time for every specific candidate you want to set an offer letter to is going to be candidate inputs. So under here, you're just going to put the candidate's name, the job title that you were offering them. So this would be team member for Thomas Jr. Expected weekly hours, and then their start date that you plan on starting to schedule them. So I'll just put in a few more. We'll do Bill, John, Tony, Lucas, Jamie, Lucy. So just put a couple in there, just give you an idea. I'll just put team member for the rest. 50, 40, 40, 40, 40, 3. I'll just put different start dates. Let's say 10/15, 2025. Let's say 10/01, 2025. All right, so we have a few options here. It doesn't matter where you put it. You could put a name all the way down here. So I'll do Hill, trainer, 45, start date 9/21/2025. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you put it in as long as you are within the yellow highlighted cells. And then once you put these in, it's going to auto populate your Word document. So in here, you can, so mailings is the tab you want to go under to toggle between your results for auto populating from the Excel sheet. So you can hit preview results, and it's going to switch from the view of your input names into actually how it would be filled in for each recipient. So right now it's just starting at the very top. So Thomas Jr. being our first one is the first one to start with. And you can see the number right here, the recipient. So you can toggle through that. It's going to keep changing it based on the position. So as you can see, we had nothing under the input for what was it, team member or no, trainer. But if you want to find, like, say Hill's a lot lower and you don't know what number he is, you can just hit find recipient and hit Hill, and it will find the exact one relative to Hill. So from there, it's going to autofill, and then you'll use the exact sheet it's filling in, and you can print it out. You can print documents, edit individual documents. So if you want to save as a separate Word, you just want to print it, you just want to copy it right into an email, all that will work, and it will save in here for you. Now let's say it throws an error code and it can't find your values here. The first thing you want to do is go to select recipients, go to use an existing list, and you're just going to find your document of the offer letter Excel sheet. So offer letter inputs 09025. And then you just want to click on the candidate inputs tab, because that's where it's going to pull the info from, not from the other two. So you're just going to hit OK, and it'll populate right back in there for you. But that's it for now. This is just a simple offer letter to make it more efficient and more quick to just input multiple candidates and send them out in like 5 minutes or less. So you don't have to constantly delete, paste, reinsert. But yeah, thank you for checking it out, and have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time it is you guys are watching it.